Welcome to Leader Lesson, Satya Nadella, where we immerse ourselves in the transformative insights of a tech titan who reshaped the future of one of the world's largest companies. Our mission is to empower every person and every organization on the planet to achieve more, Nadella once said, encapsulating the spirit of purpose-driven leadership that underpins his vision for Microsoft. This is the kind of thinking that sparks true innovation, where growth aligns with a profound mission to serve the community and the world at large. Why should you lean in and absorb every drop of wisdom from Satya Nadella? As the CEO of Microsoft, Nadella redefined the culture of an organization that touches almost every corner of the digital world. His leadership is a beacon guiding towards a future where technology not only elevates businesses but also enriches lives. From driving economic growth through efficient technology to advocating for a growth mindset in business, Nadella's approach is a masterclass in leading with empathy, purpose, and foresight. Leader Lesson is more than just an educational series. It's an AI lab aimed at advancing human potential through our proprietary data processing and algorithms. We distill the essence of thought leadership into actionable insights that empower you to elevate your personal and professional life. In this Leader Lesson, we'll explore chapters filled with timeless advice that transcends industry boundaries, invigorating the mind and sparking the will to act. You'll learn how to harness economic growth through technology that conserves our planet's resources, amplify human creativity with AI, and ensure digital transformation includes every voice in your organization. We'll guide you in cultivating a culture of continuous learning, securing privacy in technology, developing AI responsibly, and achieving organizational longevity by aligning growth with purpose. Furthermore, you'll discover the power of empathy in driving innovation that resonates with users and learn how to promote a growth mindset within your business. Each chapter is packed with actionable advice and motivational insights, meticulously curated to make you feel empowered and better off for tuning in. Get ready to unlock the secrets of Satya Nadella's success and infuse your leadership with strategies proven to drive change and inspire action. This is Leader Lesson, Satya Nadella, an invitation to step into a world of endless possibilities, guided by the principles of one of the most impactful leaders of our time. Welcome back to Leader Lesson, Satya Nadella, where we delve into the intersection of technology and economic growth. In this chapter, Economic Growth Through Efficient Technology, we explore how embracing the cloud can be a game changer for businesses worldwide. Every company is a software company, as Satya Nadella once said, and the story of the modern enterprise is increasingly written in the cloud. During the pandemic, companies that migrated to cloud computing not only survived but thrived amidst unprecedented conditions. Nadella observed that being on the cost frontier of cloud is essential for maintaining productivity. By optimizing operations and capital efficiency through cloud solutions, businesses are finding their stride even in the face of economic challenges. In this chapter, we dive into Nadella's insights on how technology, specifically cloud computing, does not just propel companies forward, it reshapes the very fabric of economic growth. As he put it, if you're going to make the energy transition, by definition, if we want to have economic growth going forward, you have to have an economic growth paradigm that doesn't consume energy at the rate at which we are consuming. The cloud isn't just a storage space, it's a beacon of efficiency. Moving to the cloud can result in 70 to 80% more energy efficiency, Nadella notes. This isn't just about doing more with less, it's about paving the way for a sustainable future while fostering economic expansion. By the end of this chapter, you'll have a clear understanding of how to leverage cloud technology to your advantage. We'll provide actionable advice, grounded in Satya Nadella's expertise, to show how your company can improve energy efficiency and contribute to sustainable economic growth. So, let's embark on this journey of transformation, where the cloud becomes the engine of a new, more efficient economic era. As we venture further into the realm of efficient technology facilitating economic growth, let's consider a story shared by Satya Nadella that illuminates the profound impact of cloud computing on energy consumption. Reflecting on the energy crisis, particularly acute in Europe, Nadella recounted how businesses moving to the cloud are not only capitalizing on the most efficient use of a scarce energy resource, but also revolutionizing traditional industries. Imagine a manufacturing plant, an environment typically associated with high energy usage and waste. As Nadella illustrated, creating a digital twin of such a plant can yield unexpected benefits. By running simulations, companies can determine the most energy-efficient power configurations, significantly reducing waste and improving overall productivity. This isn't science fiction. It's a practical application of cloud technology that is available today. As you listen to this story, consider how your own business, regardless of its size or sector, could harness similar innovations. Like a manufacturing plant, could your operations benefit from a digital twin, enabling you to simulate and optimize processes? The takeaway here is clear. By embracing the cloud and its capabilities, you can not only enhance your business's operational efficiency, but also contribute to a more sustainable world. It's about finding those intersections where technology can elevate your business while also conserving precious resources. But the story doesn't end with efficiency alone. As Nadella once said, the social purpose of a corporation is to find profitable solutions to the challenges of people and planet, emphasizing that profitability and resource stewardship are not mutually exclusive. In fact, they are complementary. He envisions a world where Microsoft, as a platform company, can drive broad-spread economic growth, build trust in technology, and ensure a more sustainable planet. This vision aligns with the idea that when your business excels, the world around you benefits too. You, as a business leader, can take inspiration from this narrative. Consider how your core business design can integrate the dual goals of profitability and sustainability. When planning your next big project or strategizing for the future, ask yourself how your success can ripple outwards, improving the lives of people and the health of the planet. This integration is not just good for society, it's smart business. In the spirit of doing more with less, let's not overlook the nonprofits Nadella mentioned at Ignite. They are prime examples of organizations that maximize outcomes with limited resources. Microsoft's commitment to support nonprofits with technology grants is a testament to the company's belief in the transformative power of technology. It's a beacon of hope and a call to action for all of us. So, as you reflect on these stories and insights from Satya Nadella, remember that the cloud is not a distant, abstract concept. It's a tangible tool that can redefine your business's efficiency and its impact on the world. This is your opportunity to leverage technology not just to advance economically, but to do so thoughtfully, with an eye toward energy conservation and sustainability. Embrace the cloud and let it be the engine that drives your company into a new era of responsible and robust economic growth. In conclusion, as we encapsulate the ethos of Satya Nadella's principle of economic growth through efficient technology, here are key actionable takeaways that you can implement. Assess and migrate. Begin by conducting a thorough assessment of your current technology infrastructure. Identify areas where cloud computing could replace or augment existing systems. The goal is to migrate to the cloud strategically to enhance energy efficiency and reduce operational costs, much like Satya Nadella suggests. Optimize through AI. Utilize artificial intelligence and machine learning capabilities available within the cloud to analyze and optimize your business processes. By doing so, you can streamline operations and minimize energy usage, echoing Nadella's vision of doing more with less. Embrace continuous learning. Create a culture of learning within your organization. As Satya Nadella champions continuous learning, encourage your team to stay updated on the latest cloud technologies and sustainability practices, ensuring your company remains at the cutting edge of efficient growth. Measure impact. Implement tools to measure your cloud services' impact on energy usage and efficiency. This data-driven approach will help validate the shift to the cloud as a means of achieving economic growth while being mindful of resource consumption. Collaborate for sustainability. Collaborate with cloud service providers that prioritize sustainability. Partner with companies that share your commitment to reducing energy consumption and lowering the carbon footprint, a sentiment Nadella emphasizes in creating profitable solutions for people and the planet. Innovate responsibly. When developing new products or services, embed the principle of sustainability from the outset. Use cloud computing to simulate and refine your offerings, minimizing waste and environmental impact. Support nonprofits. If you're in a position to do so, follow Microsoft's lead by supporting nonprofits with technology grants or services. Empower organizations working for social good with the tools they need to be more effective and efficient, amplifying Nadella's message of technology as a force for good. By adopting these steps, not only will you drive your company towards a future of sustainable and robust economic growth, but you'll also be part of a larger movement that sees technology as a key enabler in addressing some of the most pressing challenges of our time. Remember, as Satya Nadella once said, the cloud is more than a technological advancement. It's a pathway to a sustainable and prosperous future for all. Thank you for joining us on this installment of Leader Lesson, Satya Nadella. Embrace these insights and let the cloud be your catalyst for efficient, responsible growth. Stay tuned for our next Leader Lesson, where we'll continue to explore the wisdom of the world's most impactful thought leaders. Welcome back to Leader Lesson, Satya Nadella. In this chapter, AI as a catalyst for human creativity, we will explore the profound impact artificial intelligence has on amplifying human potential, creativity, and productivity. Imagine a future where tedious tasks are a thing of the past, and your creative genius is unleashed to its fullest extent. That future is now, and AI is the key. Satya Nadella, the visionary CEO of Microsoft, once said, "It's ultimately, in my opinion, going to accelerate human creativity, human ingenuity, and human productivity across a range of tasks." His belief in AI as a transformative force is not just theoretical, but backed by tangible achievements, like the groundbreaking work Microsoft is doing in healthcare. By aiding doctors in the precise marking of tumors for radiotherapy, AI has not only increased productivity, but also amplified the human connection between patient and physician. As we delve deeper into this chapter, you will learn how to integrate AI tools into your daily operations to support creative problem-solving and minimize monotonous tasks. Copilot is helping so that they can spend their time doing the most creative work, Nadella emphasizes. This vision of AI as a partner, rather than a replacement, reshapes our approach to work and creativity. By the end of this chapter, you'll have actionable advice on leveraging AI to unlock new levels of creativity and efficiency. With insights from Satya Nadella's expertise, we'll explore how continuous learning and AI can help you evolve alongside this digital transformation. One of the most interesting data points is how much people value constant upgrading of their skills. If you have a population which is fundamentally upskilling themselves and taking pride in it, that is just great news, Nadella observes. Get ready to be inspired and equipped to thrive in an AI-enhanced world where your creative potential is limitless. Let's embark on this journey together, with Satya Nadella as our guide, to harness the power of AI and elevate the human spirit to new heights. As we continue our exploration of AI as a catalyst for human creativity, let's delve into a story that exemplifies this theme profoundly. As Satya Nadella once narrated, the transformative potential of AI was made evident with a feature in Forza Motorsport 5 for Xbox One. This feature learns how you race, then creates a digital avatar that competes on your behalf, collecting points while you're away. This isn't just a leap in gaming technology. It's a glimpse into a future where AI can act as an extension of ourselves, taking on tasks that allow us to focus on what truly matters. Picture this. While your digital counterpart is gaining points in the virtual world, you could be unlocking new ideas or spending time with loved ones. AI's capability to handle tasks autonomously translates into the luxury of time for you, time that can be dedicated to higher pursuits or simply living more fully. The lesson here? AI can serve as a multiplier of our time and efforts. Imagine applying this concept to your profession or passion. By leveraging AI to handle routine aspects of your work, you could devote more energy to strategic thinking, creative endeavors, or developing deeper relationships. AI, therefore, becomes a partner that enriches your life, offering you the resources to expand your horizons. Now let's connect this to another of Nadella's insights. Everything, even the smarts we have in Outlook, so that you are not endlessly trying to triage your inbox, but only spending time on the most important mail that needs real attention. This scenario mirrors the Forza Motorsport feature. By allowing AI to sort and prioritize your emails, you reclaim time that you can channel into work that truly benefits from your unique human touch. This is where the value of AI becomes crystal clear. It's not about replacing us, it's about enhancing our capabilities. You can embrace AI to liberate yourself from the mundane, propelling yourself into a space where your focus, creativity, and personal touch drive your greatest achievements. Let's not forget the human-centric side of this technological advancement. Nadella emphasizes, "I hope that one of the things that we will have as human beings is more capacity for the most human qualities in us, which is empathy for the other human being." AI's role, then, is to provide us the bandwidth to cultivate these qualities: empathy, compassion, and connection. As we integrate AI tools into our lives and work, it's crucial to remember that they are catalysts for human ingenuity and creativity. By adopting a mindset of growth and learning, constantly upgrading our skills, as Nadella advises, we can use AI as a springboard to reach new heights. It's about harnessing the power of AI to amplify our potential, not only as professionals, but as individuals seeking a richer, more meaningful existence. As we move forward in this chapter, think about how AI could act as your co-pilot, taking over tasks that don't necessarily require your unique human abilities. This leaves you free to innovate, create, and connect on a deeper level, ultimately propelling you toward a more fulfilling life and career. With these inspiring narratives and insights from Satya Nadella, let's distill the essence of AI as a catalyst for human creativity into tangible actions that you can take today. Embrace AI for routine tasks. As Satya Nadella pointed out with the Outlook example, use AI to manage the tasks that can drain your time, like email sorting and scheduling. This will free up mental space for you to engage in more creative and impactful work. Invest in continuous learning. AI is evolving rapidly. To leverage its full potential, make it a habit to regularly update your skills and knowledge. As Nadella observes, taking pride in upskilling can be incredibly empowering. Use AI as a creative partner. Think of AI as a collaborator in your creative process. Whether you're writing, designing, or brainstorming, AI tools can offer suggestions and insights that might not immediately come to mind. Prioritize human touch in your work. While AI handles the automated aspects, focus on the parts of your work that benefit from your unique human perspective and emotional intelligence, such as building relationships and strategic thinking. In line with Nadella's vision, get involved in conversations about how AI is developed and used in your field. Ensure that it reflects diverse perspectives and ethical principles. Explore AI's potential for inclusivity. Seek out and support AI initiatives that aim to empower individuals of all abilities and backgrounds, echoing Nadella's hope for more empathy and connection. Consider AI's environmental impact. When adopting AI technologies, consider how they can contribute to a more sustainable planet, aligning with Nadella's view on economic growth and environmental sustainability. Prepare for future interfaces. Stay curious about emerging AI technologies such as new search mechanisms and virtual agents, as predicted by Nadella. This forward-thinking approach will ensure you remain adaptable and innovative. By incorporating these actions into your life and work, you can turn AI into a powerful ally that enhances your creativity, productivity, and personal fulfillment. Let Satya Nadella's insights guide you to a future where AI and human ingenuity coalesce, opening up a world of limitless possibilities. Remember, the goal is not just to achieve more, but to become more creative, more empathetic, and more connected. Now, go forth and let AI be your catalyst for unleashing the full spectrum of your creative potential. Welcome back to Leader Lesson, Satya Nadella. In this chapter, Digital Transformation Inclusivity, we dive into the pivotal role of inclusivity in the digital era. Imagine a transformation that doesn't just change how an organization operates, but also who drives that change. That's the vision Satya Nadella champions. Imagine a retreat with top executives, the kind you'd expect to be filled with high-level strategizing, and there's Satya Nadella focusing on something seemingly simple, yet profoundly impactful: listening to customers together. This is not just a practice session. It's a manifestation of his belief in inclusive transformation. It's a shared experience that is foundational to the ethos Nadella has cultivated at Microsoft. He challenges the traditional hierarchy by asking, is everybody participating in the digital transformation? With this approach, Nadella isn't just looking for digital experts to lead the charge. He's seeking the insights of those at every organizational level because he knows that the magic is not just about software developers on their own, it's that combination. The Power Platform isn't just a tool for efficiency, it's a platform for democratization. Nadella finds the deepest satisfaction when frontline domain experts become architects of change. This isn't merely about improving their roles, it's about shaping economies. The commitment to a workforce is not a one-time contract. It is an ongoing campaign to re-recruit them. Nadella asserts the importance of skill development as a driver for loyalty and growth. If employees feel stagnant, the organization falters. It's about fostering an environment where constant upgrading of skills is not just encouraged, but celebrated. By the end of this chapter, you'll grasp actionable insights from Nadella's playbook on ensuring digital transformation isn't a process done in silos, but an inclusive journey that invites contributions from every corner of the workplace. You'll learn how to create opportunities for all to engage, much like Nadella has, and witness the transformative power of collective input and skill enhancement in driving digital progress. Prepare to be empowered with strategies that will not only evolve your organization, but also the individuals within it. Because as Satya Nadella once said, if you have a population which is fundamentally upskilling themselves and taking pride in it, that is just great news. Let's unfold the inclusive blueprint of digital transformation that has not only redefined an industry giant, but can also redefine the role every employee plays in your organization's future. This is digital transformation inclusivity, a vital chapter in the digital narrative that Satya Nadella is writing every day. As Satya Nadella once recounted, the rise of remote work during challenging times revealed a pivotal lesson. Connection is key. He shared how Microsoft Teams' growth wasn't solely due to knowledge workers collaborating. It was because it bridged the gap between frontline workers and remote engineers, ensuring business continuity. Imagine that scenario: a factory worker in one location directly impacting workflows, collaborating with an engineer working from the comfort of their home. Nadella reflects on this, emphasizing how indispensable today's technology was in keeping our society and economy afloat in times of crisis. This story from Nadella's experience is a testament to the power of inclusive technology. For you, the takeaway is clear. Embrace tools that unify your workforce, regardless of their role or location. By doing so, you're not just improving processes, you're fostering a culture where every voice can contribute to innovation and problem solving. It's a reminder that your most impactful resources are the diverse perspectives within your team. Transitioning from the global to the local, Nadella shared a story about a partnership in India involving an AI program designed to break down language barriers. This program aimed to enable seamless communication across numerous Indian languages, increasing accessibility and productivity for companies and citizens alike. This is not just about technology, it's about recognizing the cultural and linguistic diversity within an organization and using digital tools to embrace and enhance it. The message to you is this: consider how digital transformation can respect and leverage diversity. It's not just about integrating new technologies, it's about ensuring these technologies are accessible and beneficial to everyone they're meant to serve. This approach can lead to a more cohesive and versatile organization. Nadella's vision for inclusivity stretches even further. He believes that digital technology, like data, should be a human right, a utility as essential as electricity in the previous industrial revolution. It's about enabling every person, every company, no matter their industry, to harness the power of digital transformation. For your own journey, this means recognizing that digital transformation is not an exclusive club for the tech-savvy. It's a fundamental right that you can advocate for and facilitate within your organization. Encouraging this mindset can lead to a more empowered and innovative workforce, driving your organization forward. Embracing Nadella's lesson, imagine the possibilities when every individual, from the factory floor to the executive suite, has the tools and opportunity to contribute their expertise. It's about equipping frontline workers with the ability to create, innovate, and solve problems through technology, democratizing IT, and recognizing domain expertise as a critical asset. This could mean a rural farmer using AI to access government subsidies or a healthcare worker devising an app to streamline patient care. The story here is your call to action. Empower those with on-the-ground experience to become digital creators. By doing so, you're not only optimizing processes, but also elevating the skills and confidence of your entire workforce. Implementing such inclusive digital transformation practices can make your organization a beacon of innovation and inclusivity, where every employee can both contribute to and benefit from the digital revolution. Let's carry on this journey with these insights from Satya Nadella as we continue to explore how digital transformation can be a collective endeavor, strengthening not just our businesses, but our global and local communities as well. As we wrap up this chapter on digital transformation inclusivity, let's synthesize the insights from Satya Nadella's leadership and distill them into actionable steps for you and your organization. Remember, inclusivity in the digital sphere is a catalyst for broad-based innovation and growth. Here's how you can apply Nadella's vision to make digital inclusivity a reality. Foster a culture of learning. As Satya Nadella once said, people value constant upgrading of their skills. Encourage and provide resources for continuous learning within your organization. This could be through online courses, workshops, or cross-departmental collaborations. Your aim should be to create an environment where upskilling is not just an option, but a valued part of the work culture. Democratize access to digital tools. Make technology accessible to everyone in the organization. This means equipping each employee with the digital tools they need to contribute, regardless of their position. Take inspiration from the Power Platform and look for solutions that enable non-developers to automate tasks, analyze data, and create apps. Create fusion teams. Break down silos by forming teams that bring together diverse skill sets. Mix software developers with frontline workers and other domain experts to spark innovation. As Nadella highlighted, the magic is that combination. These fusion teams can accelerate problem-solving and drive more holistic digital transformation. Re-recruit your workforce. Keep engaging with your employees as if you're recruiting them for the first time. Show them how digital transformation can enhance their roles and develop their careers. This approach helps maintain a motivated workforce eager to partake in and drive change. Champion inclusivity in design and deployment. When developing and implementing digital solutions, ensure they are inclusive by design. This means considering the diverse needs of your workforce, including language, cultural nuances, and accessibility. Reflect on the AI program in India that Nadella mentioned, which was designed to break down language barriers, and strive to create solutions that are as inclusive and impactful. Recognize digital transformation as a fundamental right, not a privilege. Advocate for policies and practices that enable every individual within your organization to access and leverage digital tools. This will help to minimize the digital divide and empower every employee to make a significant contribution. Encourage cross-functional collaboration. Create opportunities for employees from different parts of the organization to work together on digital projects. This can lead to fresh perspectives and innovative solutions, as seen with the collaboration between frontline workers and remote engineers using Microsoft Teams. Leverage frontline insights. Encourage employees who interact directly with customers or daily operations to share their insights. Their first-hand knowledge is invaluable in shaping effective digital strategies and solutions. Satya Nadella's vision of digital transformation inclusivity is not about one person or one department leading the charge. It's about every person at every level having the opportunity to participate and contribute. As you move forward, keep these actionable steps in mind to create an environment where digital inclusivity drives growth and innovation, where every voice is heard, every talent is nurtured, and every skill is valued. Together, let's build a future where digital transformation is an inclusive journey for all. Welcome back to Leader Lessons, Satya Nadella, where we delve into the strategies and philosophies that have shaped one of today's most forward-thinking leaders. In this chapter, Continuous Learning Culture, we explore the blueprint for cultivating a learning ecosystem within an organization, a strategy that has been pivotal to Microsoft's resurgence under Nadella's leadership. Most organizations don't outlive a human life. The pursuit is to understand what can create that longevity because none of us can take it for granted. It only happens when you're constantly staying relevant and renewing. This insight from Satya Nadella sets the stage for our discussion. It's about creating a culture that not only survives, but thrives in an ever-evolving technological landscape. The story of Microsoft's own transformative journey, as shared by Nadella, speaks volumes about the power of a growth mindset. Nadella emphasizes, one of the things that we're on a quest for at Microsoft is what we call a growth mindset, or confronting our fixed mindset. The real core of that is empathy, and that ability to continuously learn, push conventional wisdom. This narrative underlines the necessity of fostering an environment where learning is not just encouraged, but is ingrained in the company's DNA. As we unpack the intricacies of instilling a continuous learning culture, we will provide you with actionable advice rooted in Nadella's experience and insights. From nurturing a growth mindset to re-recruiting your talent pool by investing in their development. As Nadella remarks, just because you hired them doesn't mean you don't need to re-recruit them. How much people value constant upgrading of their skills as being critical for them to have loyalty to your organization. By the end of this chapter, you'll be equipped with the understanding of how to leverage continuous learning as a strategic advantage, ensuring that your organization not only adapts, but also leads in the face of technological advancements. Get ready to transform the way you think about learning and development as we dive deep into the principles that have propelled Microsoft and can propel you towards sustained competitiveness and innovation. As we delve further into Satya Nadella's leadership principles, it's essential to consider the significance of innovation and adaptability. As Nadella once said, especially when an organization becomes successful, it means the concept that you had has now become a hit. You build all this capability as well as the culture to reinforce the concept. But at some point, whatever was the novel, interesting new idea runs out of gas. You need a new idea. That's when culture will matter. That culture that allows you to continuously question the status quo. This narrative serves as a powerful reminder that success can breed complacency, but the antidote is a culture that perpetually seeks to innovate and challenge the norm. You as a leader can take this insight and foster a space where questioning and curiosity are not only accepted, but expected. Encourage your team to think beyond the present success and to always be on the lookout for the next breakthrough idea. Let's consider another poignant story from Nadella's tenure at Microsoft. He talks about the diverse teams at Microsoft, saying, any team at Microsoft will have a variety of disciplines, designers from sociology, anthropology, design, data scientists from mathematical backgrounds, business people understanding customers and scenarios, and software and hardware engineers. This multidisciplinary approach is paramount in a world where the intersection of social sciences and STEM fields are necessary to create products and solutions for modern society. What you can learn from this is the value of bringing together a mosaic of perspectives to drive innovation. In your own team, seek out a breadth of expertise and experiences, as this will be your crucible for creativity and problem solving. Turning to the topic of lifelong learning, Satya Nadella embodies this ethos, expressing, perhaps what defines me is, I'm a lifelong learner. I get energized when I see people achieve high standards in anything. I buy more books than I can finish. I sign up for online courses more so than I can actually finish them, but I love it. His passion for continuous education is a testament to the power of applied learning. As you strive to better yourself and your organization, remember that learning is not an end in itself, but a means to apply new knowledge to create and improve. Cultivate this hunger for knowledge within your organization, and you'll foster an atmosphere where innovation is the norm, not the exception. Nadella's vision for AI's role in knowledge work further exemplifies the importance of continuous learning. He eagerly anticipates AI's capacity to eliminate the monotony from our jobs. Take his example of GitHub Copilot, which initially met with skepticism but quickly became indispensable as it allowed software engineers to focus on the creative aspects of their work, rather than the tedium of searching and copying code. Here lies a lesson for you. Embrace technology that can enhance your productivity, allowing you and your team to concentrate on the tasks that require human insight and decision-making. In building a culture where continuous learning is valued, it's also vital to recognize the softer side of management. Nadella shares an anecdote about the importance of setting norms and expectations around communication, especially in leadership roles, to avoid impinging on employees' personal time. This story accentuates the need for managers to lead with empathy and understanding. In your leadership journey, take heed of this and strive to build a work environment that respects and enhances the well-being of your team members. As we continue to explore the depths of a continuous learning culture, remember Nadella's forward-looking mindset. I only think of what are we going to do next, because that sense of purpose will have to remain constant, and a culture that allows us to move forward has to remain constant. But there's going to be a lot of churn about rate the word's going to change, and we will have to change with it, and in fact, ahead of it. The message is clear. To stay ahead in an ever-changing world, you must anticipate and embrace change rather than react to it. Foster this adaptive mindset within your organization, and together, you'll not just survive, but thrive in the landscape of technological advancements and shifting paradigms. Embrace a growth mindset, as Satya Nadella urges, by actively confronting fixed mindsets within your team. Encourage open-mindedness and resilience in the face of challenges, creating a safe space for experimentation and learning from failures. Regularly re-recruit your team by investing in their development. Understand, as Nadella points out, that loyalty stems from the feeling of progress and growth in one's career. Create opportunities for skill enhancement and professional advancement. Highlight the importance of multidisciplinary teams. Take a leaf from Nadella's book and build teams that bring diverse perspectives and expertise to the table, fostering innovation and creative problem-solving. Encourage lifelong learning among your team members. Follow Nadella's example of perpetual curiosity. Encourage your team to engage in continuous education, whether through books, courses, or other learning opportunities. Utilize technology like AI to streamline mundane tasks, as Nadella does with tools like GitHub Copilot. This can free up your team's time to focus on creative and high-impact work, boosting productivity and job satisfaction. Set a precedent for communication norms that respect personal boundaries and promote well-being. As Nadella emphasizes, empathetic leadership is key to a healthy and productive work environment. Anticipate change and foster an adaptive mindset within your organization. Like Nadella, always consider what's next and prepare your team to pivot and lead in the face of technological advancements and industry shifts. Cultivate a learning culture that not only adapts to change but drives it. As Nadella says, cultural innovation becomes the real currency, so prioritize continuous cultural growth and innovation within your team. Remember, the essence of Satya Nadella's approach to continuous learning culture is not only about acquiring knowledge, but also about applying it to stay relevant and drive innovation. Encourage your team to adopt this mindset, and together you'll create an organization that is constantly learning, evolving, and leading the way into the future. Welcome back to Leader Lesson, Satya Nadella. As we delve into our next chapter, Security and Privacy in Technology, we confront the digital age's most pressing dilemma, safeguarding our personal information in a world where data is omnipresent. This chapter is not just about understanding these crucial issues, it's about equipping you with the tools to address them head-on. Security, after all, we have a real crisis, as Satya Nadella once said, spotlighting the urgent need for a paradigm shift in our approach to cybersecurity. In a narrative that's all too common, companies across the globe face relentless cyber threats that challenge the traditional perimeters of trust. It's time to explore the zero-trust security model, a strategy that assumes breach and verifies each request as though it originates from an uncontrolled network. But how do we implement this? By the end of this chapter, You'll have a blueprint to do just that, directly inspired by the expertise of Satya Nadella. But there's more than just security at stake. Consider this powerful declaration from Nadella. You should think of privacy as a human right. In our story, he reflects on the concept of data dignity and the critical nature of privacy as we navigate the digital landscape. It's not enough to protect data. We must also respect it, treating the privacy of individuals not as an afterthought, but as a foundational principle. As we unpack these concepts, you'll learn not only how to adopt a rigorous security posture, but also how to enshrine privacy within the DNA of your technological endeavors. With Nadella's guidance, we will examine how to transform those 6.5 trillion security events into a fortified operational defense, and why a coherent legislative framework like GDPR is not just beneficial but essential for nurturing trust and innovation. By the close of this chapter, you'll be armed with actionable advice to reinforce your organization's security and privacy policies. You'll understand why technology's role in society, as Nadella elucidates, carries a weight far greater than its economic footprint, and why we must all rise to meet the higher standard it demands. So, let's elevate our understanding and application of these critical principles, drawing from the wisdom of Satya Nadella, to not only protect, but also empower the users we serve. This is Security and Privacy in Technology, a blueprint for a safer digital future. Let's begin. As we navigate further into the realm of security and privacy, let's recount a pivotal narrative shared by Satya Nadella that underscores the power of integrated security solutions. He once illuminated the challenges organizations face with an array of disconnected security products, leading to inefficiencies and vulnerabilities. Nadella advocates for a cohesive approach. As he shared, we offer a better option, a natively integrated security solution that is supported by a vibrant partner ecosystem. This integration is exemplified by Microsoft's comprehensive suite of security tools, such as Microsoft Entra, Purview, Priva, Intune, Defender, and Sentinel. Imagine, if you will, the difference between a patchwork of security measures and a unified fortress. Nadella's vision is of a security infrastructure that operates seamlessly, closing the gaps that threaten data integrity and privacy. For you, this means considering how the tools you employ can work together harmoniously, enhancing your protective measures without sacrificing efficiency. Reflect on your current security strategy and envision how an integrated approach could transform your defense against cyber threats, operating at the speed of your technology. Transitioning from the macro strategy to the individual's right, Nadella shares a compelling view on privacy. The starting position is really thinking about privacy as a human right. The data that is being collected is something that they have truly consented to. This narrative isn't just about the data, it's about the dignity behind the data. In your own endeavors, whether personal or professional, adopt this stance. Treat the information you collect with the respect it deserves, ensuring transparency and control. When you engage with technology, do so with the knowledge that your data is your own and that consent is paramount. The essence of democracy hinges on trust, which Nadella underscores with the story of Microsoft's initiative on election security. We are taking the software that is used in the election systems and we're putting it up on GitHub as an open source project. By democratizing access to secure election software, Microsoft is bolstering the integrity of a process foundational to democratic societies. You can draw inspiration from this story to consider how transparency and collaboration in your own field can strengthen the collective trust in your systems and processes. In confronting the challenges of AI, Nadella advises a robust framework for AI safety. We started with a set of principles, translated those into engineering processes, and then held ourselves accountable with audits, he explains. These principles can be your guiding light. As you innovate, ensure that your advancements are underpinned by ethical considerations and verified by rigorous evaluations. Implementing such accountability measures can fortify the trust between your technology and its users. Lastly, let's consider Nadella's insights on combating disinformation and misinformation, particularly in the context of elections. We're doing all the work around watermarking, detecting deepfakes, and constant IDs, Nadella explains. In an era rife with false information, it becomes your responsibility to discern truth from falsehood. Apply critical thinking and utilize technology that enhances the reliability of the information you consume and share. Be an advocate for authenticity in a world saturated with uncertainty. As we synthesize these stories from Satya Nadella, remember that the integration of robust security measures and the preservation of privacy rights are not just technical endeavors. They are commitments to the well-being of individuals and the collective. They empower us to operate in a digital world with confidence and responsibility. Carry these principles forward and let them guide you in crafting a secure and respectful technological environment. Adopt a zero-trust security model. Begin by questioning your current security protocols. As Satya Nadella emphasizes, take a zero-trust approach and treat every access request as though it comes from an open network. Ensure that every transaction is verified and access is granted based on strict, predefined policies. This proactive stance will significantly reduce vulnerabilities. Incorporate integrated security solutions. Evaluate your current security tools and systems. Can they communicate and operate cohesively? Nadella suggests moving towards natively integrated security solutions that work synergistically. Consider Microsoft's suite of security products as a model and seek out or develop solutions that provide comprehensive coverage without the complexity of managing disparate systems. Prioritize privacy as a human right. Reflect on the data you collect and manage. Are you treating it with the dignity it deserves? Think of privacy as a human right, as Nadella advises. Ensure that your organization's data collection is transparent, consent-based, and aligns with the principles of data dignity. Privacy should be built into every stage of your product or service development, not tacked on as an afterthought. Embrace transparency to foster trust. Take inspiration from Microsoft's approach to sharing their election security software on GitHub. This kind of transparency can build trust with your stakeholders. Look for opportunities within your organization to be more open about your processes, especially those that involve data security and privacy. Establish ethical AI frameworks. If you're working with AI, heed Nadella's call for responsibility. Start with a set of ethical principles, translate those into engineering processes, and conduct regular audits to ensure compliance. This will not only ensure the safety of your AI, but also maintain user trust. Proactively. In the fight against disinformation, be as proactive as Microsoft with watermarking and deepfake detection. Educate yourself and your users on the importance of verifying sources and content. Encourage a culture of critical thinking and responsible information sharing within your organization and community. Hold yourself to a higher standard. Remember, as Nadella points out, the tech industry's influence is immense. With great power comes great responsibility. Aim to set a higher standard for your company in terms of ethical practices, security, and privacy. This commitment will differentiate you and position you as a leader in the digital space. By internalizing and applying these key takeaways, inspired by Satya Nadella, you're not just enhancing security and privacy for your organization. You're taking meaningful steps towards a more responsible and trusted role in the technological ecosystem, ensuring that your impact extends beyond the digital frontier to the very fabric of society. Let these lessons be the compass that guides you to a future where technology is not only powerful, but also principled and protective of the rights of every individual it serves. Welcome back to Leader Lesson, Satya Nadella, where we continue our journey into the mindscape of a visionary tech leader. As we delve into this chapter on responsible AI development, we stand on the cusp of an AI paradigm shift, a moment where software is no longer just a tool, but a potentially sentient architect of our digital experiences. Imagine a future where our ethical compass guides every line of code, Satya Nadella once reflected, pointing to the profound implications of AI that learns from vast pools of data rather than merely creating it. In this chapter, we will explore the very fabric of this future, one where fairness, privacy, and inclusiveness are not just ideals but foundational pillars of technological innovation. As Nadella asserts, we have set aside principles around fairness, robustness, privacy, security, transparency, intelligibility of the models created, and accountability. By the end of this chapter, you will gain actionable insights into developing AI technologies with these ethical considerations leading the charge. You will understand why a diverse team is not just a nice-to-have, but the best defense against bias in AI, and why, as Nadella champions, regulation at the time of use is not merely prudent, but crucial. Through Satya Nadella's lens, we recognize that if there is any project that we get involved in that doesn't sit well with our values, we don't do them. That's as simple as that. In the stories ahead, we will dissect the importance of aligning AI projects with our core values, ensuring that the digital future we build is one where technology serves humanity, not the other way around. Prepare to be equipped with the design principles Nadella himself practices: fairness, robustness, privacy, security, inclusiveness, and transparency. We will look into the workings of multidisciplinary bodies within companies, such as Microsoft, which Nadella describes as essential to ensuring that the technology that we build and its uses are being ethically governed by our enduring values. So, as we navigate the complexities of AI ethics, remember Nadella's conviction that privacy is a human right and that diverse, multidisciplinary teams are the heartbeat of responsible AI development. Get ready to be inspired, informed, and empowered to create AI that respects the fabric of our society and upholds the values we cherish. Let's embark on this critical conversation, guided by the wisdom of Satya Nadella, and learn how to responsibly shape the technology that will define our collective future. As we continue to navigate the complex landscape of AI development, Satya Nadella offers invaluable insights into how to approach this brave new world responsibly. He once shared a story that underscores the critical need for ethical guidance in AI. Facial recognition is going to be democratized and prevalent. I can come up with virtuous cases that can improve human life and also cases that will cause challenges. He recognized early on that while this technology can be used for tremendous good, it also has the potential to infringe on privacy and fairness. Satya Nadella recounted that at Microsoft, they actively decided to set a set of principles for building and ensuring fair and robust use of this technology, and not any of the unintended consequences. They didn't stop there. They called for regulation to prevent the marketplace from becoming a free-for-all that sacrifices ethics for profit. Take this as a lesson. As you venture into AI or any emerging technology, establish your own set of guiding principles. Make sure that what you're building isn't just groundbreaking, but grounded in ethical practice. You, as a future-forward thinker, can avoid the race to the bottom by putting people first. Reflect on how your work can enhance lives without compromising values. In another stirring narrative, Nadella emphasized the need for broad engagement beyond the tech community. What scares me the most is the societal choices we make given this new technology. He calls for a civil dialogue to maximize the opportunities of AI while mitigating its dangers. This story implores us to consider the societal impact of our technological advancements and the vital importance of inclusive dialogue in shaping their use. So, as you forge your path, think about the broader implications of your work. Engage with diverse voices and consider how your contributions will resonate in the tapestry of society. Your innovation should not just solve problems, but should also be aligned with the cultural and ethical fabric of our lives. Moreover, Nadella's reflection on the balance between amplifying benefits and dampening unintended consequences serves as a reminder that responsibility in AI development is a dual effort. It's not enough to celebrate the capabilities of what we create. We must also be vigilant about the shadows it may cast. Remember, as you develop AI, to weigh each decision against this balance. Will your innovation only light the way forward, or will it cast some into darkness? Your aim should be to illuminate, to bring clarity and progress to all corners of society, not just a select few. Nadella's stories are more than narratives. They are blueprints for action. Whether you're coding the next algorithm, designing a user interface, or setting strategic direction, let these principles shape your work. Empower yourself with the knowledge that by embracing responsibility, privacy, and inclusiveness, you are contributing to a future where technology serves us all fairly and justly. Let the lessons from Nadella's tales guide you in your journey to becoming an ethical architect of the AI age. In closing, Let's encapsulate the essence of responsible AI development, a cornerstone of Satya Nadella's leadership at Microsoft. Here are the key actionable takeaways that reflect Nadella's vision for a future where AI not only thrives, but does so responsibly. Establish your own ethical guidelines for AI, taking cues from Nadella's principles: fairness, robustness, privacy, security, inclusiveness, and transparency. These should be your North Star in every project you undertake. Diversify your team. Satya Nadella believes in the power of multidisciplinary teams. Seek out perspectives from different backgrounds, disciplines, and cultures to minimize bias and build AI that serves everyone. Champion privacy. Privacy is a human right, as Satya Nadella once said. Ensure your AI systems protect user data and uphold privacy at every stage of development and deployment. Advocate for regulation. Don't wait for legislation to catch up. Be proactive. As Nadella guided Microsoft to call for regulation on facial recognition, lead the conversation on responsible AI use in your field. Engage with society. Technology does not exist in a vacuum. Nadella urges civil dialogue, so listen to your users, stakeholders, and the public to understand the societal impact of your AI solutions. Balance innovation with caution. As Nadella shares, amplify the benefits of AI while mitigating its risks. Scrutinize your AI's potential consequences to ensure it does not cast a shadow over certain segments of society. Refuse projects that clash with your values. If an AI project doesn't align with your ethical compass, heed Nadella's practice. Step away. That's as simple as that, as he put it. Embrace continuous learning. Stay informed about the latest research and approaches in AI ethics to ensure your practices remain at the forefront of responsible development. Satya Nadella's approach to AI is a guiding light in an often murky ethical landscape. By integrating these actionable steps into your work, you are not just building technology, you are sculpting a future that is fair, secure, and inclusive. Let these principles be the bedrock upon which you build a legacy of responsible innovation in the AI era. And with that, we conclude this leader lesson on Satya Nadella. Carry these insights forward, and remember that every line of code you write, every algorithm you develop, and every system you implement has the power to shape our world. Choose to make that impact a positive one for all. Welcome back to another enriching chapter of Leader Lesson featuring the transformative insights of Satya Nadella. Today, we delve into the essence of promoting organizational longevity, a journey of staying relevant through incessant renewal, rediscovery of purpose, and fostering a culture of learning. Most organizations don't outlive a human life, Satya Nadella once remarked, underscoring the impermanence that businesses face. Yet it's this very vulnerability that ignites a quest for longevity. In this chapter, we explore the fabric that weaves enduring organizations, those that adapt, evolve, and thrive amidst the relentless tides of change. Nadella's tenure at Microsoft paints a vivid narrative of such transformation. He recounts, "I picked up the cultural attribute, which I felt was important, to get out of that know-it-all mindset and become learn-it-all. This is not merely a philosophical stance, but a strategic pivot, an imperative for any leader seeking to navigate their company through the competitive labyrinth of the modern world. The pursuit is to understand what can create that longevity," Nadella explains, "and we shall embark on this pursuit together. By the end of this chapter, you will be equipped with actionable wisdom to refresh your organization's mission, invigorate its culture, and align its practices with the ever-evolving industry trends." As we traverse the path laid by Nadella, we will learn to measure success not by the transience of technologies, but by the steadfast achievement of a purpose that empowers and elevates. Our mission is to empower every person and every organization on the planet to achieve more, Nadella asserts, guiding us toward a North Star that promises both growth and longevity. Prepare to be inspired and to transform the insights of a visionary leader into practical strategies for your own organization's enduring success. Let's begin this journey of promoting organizational longevity with Satya Nadella as our mentor. As we further our exploration of organizational longevity, let's delve into a story that Satya Nadella shared, reflecting his deep understanding of how a company's core identity and purpose can drive innovation. As he recounted, Microsoft's journey from creating a basic interpreter for the Altair to marking milestones in quantum computing illustrates a profound commitment to democratizing technology. Nadella described the launch of a new language for quantum algorithms and a simulator that enables developers to learn quantum computing. He emphasized, whether it's Minecraft or Word or Visual Basic or Azure, to me, they're all things that allow others to create more technology. You, as a leader or aspiring changemaker, can draw a potent lesson from this narrative. It encourages you to look beyond the immediate horizon and understand that the tools and platforms you create today can empower others to build the future. It isn't about the technology itself, but how it serves as a catalyst for wider innovation and creativity. By aligning your company's efforts with the broad goal of enabling others, you create a ripple effect of empowerment that extends far beyond your immediate product or service. Nadella's approach to acquisitions further illuminates this principle. He expressed a transparent mindset, focusing on three essential considerations: shared vision, integration capability, and shareholder value. The successful integration of LinkedIn into Microsoft's ecosystem serves as a testament to this approach, with Nadella involving CEOs of acquired companies in executive retreats to foster learning and collaboration. As a listener, you can see the power of integrating new talent and perspectives into your organization to enhance its capabilities, reinforcing the idea that longevity is bolstered by a willingness to learn and adapt. As Nadella has stated, we needed to rediscover what made us great. Let's get back to that, and then let's push ourselves. For you, this means taking a step back to evaluate what has made your own endeavors successful and identifying the core attributes that can be carried forward into new endeavors. By fostering a learn-it-all culture over a know-it-all one, you can create an environment that supports continuous improvement and innovation. He also emphasized the importance of leadership qualities, such as the ability to bring clarity, create energy, and find solutions. Reflect on these attributes within your own leadership style, considering how you can bring clarity to complex situations, energize those around you, and innovate to solve challenging problems. These practices are not reserved for the top echelons of management. They are mindsets that can be cultivated at every level to drive your organization forward. As Satya Nadella has shown us, the essence of promoting organizational longevity lies in the continuous pursuit of staying relevant, the rediscovery of purpose, and nurturing a culture that prizes learning above knowing. These insights beckon you to consider how your actions today are laying the groundwork for tomorrow's achievements, and to ensure that your mission remains a guiding light through the ebbs and flows of technological change. As we reach the culmination of this chapter, let us crystallize the wisdom from Satya Nadella into practical steps to foster promotional organizational longevity. Reflect on these takeaways and how they can be woven into the tapestry of your own leadership and organizational strategies. Embrace a learn-it-all culture. Encourage curiosity and continuous learning within your organization. As Satya Nadella emphasized, this mindset is crucial for adaptation and growth. Create opportunities for your team to acquire new skills and knowledge. Regularly revisit your mission. Align your activities with a clear and compelling purpose, as Nadella advises. Periodically reevaluate your mission to ensure it remains relevant and resonant with the evolving needs of your stakeholders. Foster innovation through culture. Cultivate an environment where cultural innovation is valued, as Nadella suggests. Encourage your team to bring fresh ideas to the table and to feel comfortable challenging the status quo. Integrate new talent and perspectives. Like Microsoft's acquisition strategy under Nadella, be open to integrating new skills and viewpoints that can enrich your organization and contribute to its longevity. Reflect on core strengths. Identify what has historically made your organization successful, as Nadella did with Microsoft, and consider how these strengths can be harnessed in future strategies. Develop leadership qualities. Focus on the ability to bring clarity in complex situations, create energy amongst your team, and drive towards solutions, just as Nadella has modeled through his leadership at Microsoft. Align growth with purpose. Measure your success not just by financial metrics, but by how well you achieve your mission to empower and uplift others, staying true to Nadella's philosophy. Navigate change with discernment. As Nadella noted, It's not about changing everything, but changing what needs to be changed. Carefully evaluate what aspects of your organization require evolution to stay relevant and competitive. Remember, our mission is to empower every person and every organization on the planet to achieve more, as Satya Nadella once said. Let this mission inspire your leadership and guide your organization towards a future where both people and purpose flourish side by side. Take these insights, apply them with conviction, and step confidently into a future where your organization not only survives, but thrives for generations to come. Welcome back to Leader Lesson, where the wisdom of Satya Nadella, CEO of Microsoft, steers us toward the principles of a transformative leader. In this chapter, titled Growth Mindset in Business, we peer into the core philosophy that has redefined an industry giant. We needed to constantly get better at what we were doing. If not, we would be left behind, as Satya Nadella once reflected on Microsoft's journey. This insight is not just about a company's evolution, but a clarion call to individuals and organizations worldwide to recalibrate their compass towards growth. In the late 90s, Microsoft stood atop the corporate world, a Goliath in its field. Yet, Nadella remembers a critical inflection point, a collective realization that success without the hunger for improvement is the beginning of stagnation. His story is a testament to the necessity of a growth mindset, not as a lofty ideal, but as a survival strategy. It's not about changing everything, it's about changing what needs to be changed, Nadella reminds us, highlighting the nuanced pursuit of progress. As we delve into this chapter, we will unpack the layers of what it means to adopt a growth mindset. We explore how to instill a culture that doesn't just pay lip service to learning, but breathes it, lives it, and champions it. The pursuit is to understand what can create that longevity, because none of us can take it for granted, Nadella advises, emphasizing the relentless pursuit of relevance and renewal. By the end of this chapter, you will not just understand, but be equipped with actionable strategies to embrace a growth mindset as a guiding principle to continuously improve and confront fixed mindsets within the organization. You will be encouraged to view challenges as a canvas for innovation, failures as stepping stones to mastery, and obstacles as catalysts for growth. As Nadella succinctly puts it, cultural innovation becomes the real currency. Managing the culture and innovating becomes important. Prepare to be invigorated, to shift your paradigm, and to engage with the kind of thinking that has kept Microsoft at the vanguard of its industry. With insights straight from Satya Nadella, this chapter is your scaffold to build not just a business, but a legacy that thrives on learning, adapts with agility, and leads with a growth mindset. As Satya Nadella once said, reflecting on his 7-year tenure as CEO of Microsoft, the reinforcement of a mission and culture centered around being learn-it-alls has been paramount. He urged the importance of asking fundamental questions about the company's existence and being candid in answering them. This story highlights the significance of purpose and the willingness to engage in self-reflection, which is crucial for personal and organizational growth. The takeaway for you here is to consider the foundational purpose of your endeavors. When you understand your why, you can cultivate a culture that not only allows, but encourages honest introspection and continuous learning. This mindset can be your compass, helping you navigate through challenges and keeping you aligned with your core values and objectives. Diving deeper into the mindset that propelled Microsoft's culture, Nadella emphasized the notion of a growth mindset. He shared, "It comes from psychology, and if you take the posture that every day I'm going to be better than the previous day as individuals and as a company, that's the culture I want at Microsoft." This approach fosters an environment where individuals strive for constant improvement and view each day as an opportunity to surpass the last. You can adopt this posture in your life by embracing each new day as a fresh chance to learn something new, refine a skill, or improve a process. By committing to be better than you were yesterday, you create a dynamic and progressive personal culture, leading you to become a great listener, learner, and doer in any field you choose to excel in. Nadella's own journey from dreaming of playing cricket and working in a bank to becoming the CEO of Microsoft underscores the unpredictability of life and the importance of adaptability. It's a reminder that your path may take unexpected turns, and the key is to remain open and flexible, leveraging every experience to shape your leadership and outlook. For you, this means embracing uncertainty and being ready to pivot when opportunities arise. Your dreams today may evolve tomorrow, and that's perfectly fine. Be prepared to grow and learn from every experience, and like Nadella, you may find yourself in places you never imagined, achieving more than you once thought possible. In the story of the cricket captain who reinstated Nadella's bowling despite a poor performance, we find a powerful lesson in leadership. Nadella learned the importance of instilling confidence and taking bets on people. He realized that true leaders create an environment where team members are encouraged to overcome setbacks and grow. The lesson for you is to recognize the potential in others and yourself, even in the face of failure. By fostering an environment where people are supported and given chances to recover and succeed, you enhance the collective strength and resilience of your team. Lastly, Nadella's reflection on leadership constraints reveals a fundamental principle. Leaders must rise to challenges, not complain about them. This ethos of creating energy and clarity in the face of difficulties is what he aimed to instill in Microsoft's corporate vice presidents. You too can adopt this leadership stance. When confronted with limitations, don't dwell on them. Instead, focus on finding solutions, generating momentum, and providing clear direction. This approach will not only empower you, but also inspire those around you to follow your lead in overcoming obstacles and striving toward success. By embracing these stories and principles from Satya Nadella's experiences, you can begin to incorporate a growth mindset into your life. It's about recognizing the need for constant improvement, valuing learning over knowing, and understanding that your journey may take you places you never expected. As you move forward, remember the stories of perseverance, adaptability, and leadership that Nadella shared, and let them guide you in cultivating a culture of growth, both personally and within your organization. Drawing on the insights of Satya Nadella, let's crystallize the actionable steps you can take to embody a growth mindset in your personal and professional life. Shift your focus from knowing to learning. As Satya Nadella advocates, approach every task with the question, "What can I learn from this?" rather than, "What do I already know about this?" This subtle change can lead to a profound shift in how you tackle challenges and opportunities. Embrace discomfort as a signal for growth. When you encounter resistance or discomfort, recognize it as an indicator that there's something new to learn. Nadella notes that it's crucial to confront our fixed mindsets, the comfort zones that can limit our potential. Cultivate a culture of curiosity and openness. Just as Nadella encouraged a learning culture at Microsoft, foster an environment where questioning and exploration are valued. Encourage your team to seek understanding rather than just results, to drive innovation and progress. Set incremental goals that promote continuous improvement. We needed to constantly get better at what we were doing. If not, we would be left behind, Nadella observed. Apply this by breaking down larger objectives into smaller, achievable steps that keep you moving forward and adapting. Actively seek out diverse perspectives and feedback. Nadella emphasizes the value of different viewpoints in driving cultural innovation. Engage with people who challenge your assumptions and offer constructive criticism, as this will help you grow and refine your vision. Recognize and reward growth and effort, not just outcomes. By valuing the learning process as much as the end result, you create an environment where taking risks and learning from failure is not only accepted but encouraged. Lead by example in your commitment to personal growth. As a leader, your actions set the tone for your organization. Share your learning experiences, celebrate your growth, and demonstrate your willingness to adapt and change. Reflect on your purpose regularly to stay aligned with your core values. Nadella stresses the importance of understanding your why to maintain focus and drive. Use this as your anchor when making decisions and setting strategies. Be proactive about learning new skills and seeking knowledge. In a rapidly changing world, staying relevant means continuously updating your skill set. Dedicate time to learning, whether through formal education, online courses, or self-study. Finally, maintain a sense of humility and gratitude. Recognize that the journey of growth is ongoing. As Nadella says, We as human beings are never going to be satisfied with what is the culture around us because our standards are going to keep going up. These steps, inspired by Satya Nadella's journey and insights, are designed to help you cultivate a growth mindset that will empower you to thrive amid change and lead with vision and purpose. Remember, the goal is not to be perfect, but to be better, to learn more, and to constantly evolve as an individual and as a leader. Welcome back to Leader Lesson, Satya Nadella, where we continue to dive into the wisdom of a transformative leader who redefined the trajectory of one of the world's tech giants. In this chapter titled Alignment of Growth with Purpose, we unlock the secret to marrying robust business growth with a meaningful mission, a formula that has not only propelled Microsoft to new heights, but also revitalized its role in the global community. Imagine waking up each morning fueled by the knowledge that your work has the potential to create waves of positive change. That's the reality for Satya Nadella, who leads with the conviction that technology should empower everyone to achieve more. As Nadella once said, "Our mission is to empower every person and every organization on the planet to achieve more." That, to me, is mission delivered. This chapter will explore just how this philosophy is interwoven into the fabric of Microsoft's identity and operations. Nadella's story of Microsoft's origin and its enduring mission captures the essence of what we'll be unpacking: a synergy between innovation and social impact. He has famously noted, "We're only as good as our ability to execute and prosecute our mission. They have to serve a social purpose." Through this chapter, you will gain a deeper understanding of how to define and pursue a company mission that not only fuels business success, but also contributes tangibly to societal progress. As we examine the alignment of growth with purpose, we'll draw upon Nadella's insights to frame our narrative. He believes that cultural innovation becomes the real currency, emphasizing that a company's culture must be a hotbed for innovation that drives both internal progress and external societal benefits. This resonates deeply with the quest for organizational longevity, which Nadella describes as reliant on constant relevance and renewal. Our journey in this chapter will provide actionable advice, guided by the very principles Nadella has applied at Microsoft. By the end of this session, you'll be equipped to craft a mission that not only resonates with your team, but also resonates beyond the walls of your business, echoing throughout the community and the world at large. Let's delve into this nexus of purpose and progress and discover how aligning your business growth with a core mission can not only elevate your success, but also amplify your impact on the world. This is Alignment of Growth with Purpose on Leader Lesson, Satya Nadella. Prepare to be empowered. As Satya Nadella once reflected on finding the soul of a company, he shared an impactful interaction with his mentor, Doug Burgum, who asked him if he was excited about his work. Burgum's statement, "We all spend far too much time at work for it not to have a deeper meaning," struck a chord with Nadella. It highlighted the collective essence of Microsoft, stemming from the individual sensibilities of its people. This is a profound reminder of the human element at the heart of any organization. Nadella's rediscovery of Microsoft's 40-year thread of empowerment crystallizes this notion. He described the company's mission as its soul, focusing on the impact of empowering every person and organization on the planet to achieve more. You, as a leader, can draw from this story to evaluate your own organization's purpose. Is the work you're doing creating a deeper meaning for you and your colleagues? How does your company's mission reflect in the everyday actions of your team? The key takeaway is to strive for a mission that not only drives business growth, but also nurtures the collective soul of your company through empowerment and impact. Moving to another riveting story from Nadella's personal life, he shared the contrasting destinies of his great-grandfather's sons. Faced with the stark choice between education and labor, his great-grandmother's decision to send one son to school ultimately altered the course of future generations, including Nadella's. This tale underscores the transformative power of opportunity and education. Talent is everywhere, but opportunity is not, as Nadella poignantly remarked. This narrative invites you to consider the opportunities you create within your organization and your community. Are you paving the way for talent to flourish regardless of background or circumstance? Reflecting on Nadella's family story, you are encouraged to foster an environment where every individual has the chance to grow and contribute meaningfully, thereby driving collective success. Nadella also emphasized the importance of creating local economic surplus through technology, highlighting the tangible impact Microsoft's products have on small businesses, public sector efficiencies, and large corporations alike. His focus on local opportunity and surplus serves as a reminder that a company's long-term stability is rooted in the value it adds to its immediate environment. For you, the leader, this translates into a challenge: to think locally as well as globally. How does your work benefit the community you're part of? Are your products or services enhancing local economies or simply extracting value from them? The lesson here is clear. Align your business growth with strategies that generate broader socioeconomic value, ensuring that your success contributes to the prosperity of the communities you serve. Nadella's commitment to customer success as a measure of Microsoft's success further illustrates the alignment of growth with purpose. By prioritizing the success of their clients, Microsoft ensures that their own growth is not at the expense of others, but instead is a shared journey. The question for you now is, how closely aligned are your measures of success with the success of your customers or clients? It's not merely about the transactions you complete, but the partnerships you nurture and the successes you enable. In each of these stories, Nadella's insights provide a blueprint for aligning business growth with a deeper, more inclusive mission. Take these lessons to heart and let them guide your actions and decisions. When your work resonates with purpose, you don't just build a successful business, you build a legacy that uplifts everyone it touches. In conclusion, as we reflect on the insights of Satya Nadella, let's crystallize his principles into a series of actionable steps to align your own growth with a purpose that echoes Microsoft's success under his leadership. Define your core mission with clarity. It should resonate on a personal level with every member of your team and reflect in daily operations. As Satya Nadella once said, our mission is to empower every person and every organization on the planet to achieve more. Cultivate a culture that prioritizes innovation and social impact. Create an environment where ideas can flourish and solutions are aimed at solving real-world problems. Assess and create opportunities within your organization and community. Ensure that your growth strategy includes providing education and chances for everyone to succeed. Contribute to the local economy. Your business should add value to your community, not just extract it. As Nadella emphasized, the focus on local opportunity and surplus is vital. Make your customers' success your success. This symbiotic relationship will lead to shared growth and reinforce your commitment to your mission. Continuously reassess and adapt your mission to stay relevant. Organizational longevity depends on how well you renew and align with the evolving needs of society. Remember, it's not just about achieving growth for your business, but about how that growth translates to the betterment of the world around you. Take these lessons from Satya Nadella and infuse your work with purpose. By doing so, you won't just achieve success, you will craft a legacy that fosters empowerment and collective well-being. This is the essence of true leadership, the harmonious balance of progress and purpose. Thank you for joining us on this chapter of Leader Lesson, Satya Nadella. Stay empowered, and until next time, keep growing with purpose. Welcome back to Leader Lesson, Satya Nadella, where today we venture into the heart of empathy-driven innovation. Innovation is about meeting the unmet, unarticulated needs of customers, Satya Nadella once remarked, framing empathy not as a peripheral trait, but as the bedrock of business innovation. In this chapter, titled Empathy-Driven Innovation, we dissect how this profound insight powers the creation of transformative products and experiences. Consider Microsoft Viva, an embodiment of Nadella's vision, where individual tools evolved into an integrated employee experience platform. Why did this transformation occur? It's simple. Nadella's team listened. They tapped into the unvoiced yearnings of users for a holistic solution that transcended mere functionality, advocating for well-being and sustained learning. As we delve into this chapter, you'll learn to practice the art of active listening, a skill Nadella deems crucial for any leader. There is no way our innovation to meet unmet, unarticulated needs is going to come about if we don't listen, he asserts. By the end of this exploration, you will grasp how to harness empathy to not only hear, but to understand the silent pleas of your users, enabling you to craft solutions that resonate deeply and drive meaningful innovation. Remember, empathy in business isn't just about being kind, it's about kindling the very fires of innovation. Empathy is the hardest skill we learn, Nadella reflects, sharing how the birth of his son, Zain, reshaped him as a leader. It's this empathetic leadership that sparks innovation, lighting up the path to meet those unarticulated needs. Now, let us engage with the profound lessons from Satya Nadella, a leader who demonstrates that the future belongs to those who listen, empathize, and innovate. Prepare to not just learn, but to apply these insights so you, too, can lead the way in creating products and services that genuinely transform lives. As we continue our journey through empathy-driven innovation, we turn to a narrative that underscores the unique intersection between technology and human needs. Satya Nadella once shared an inspiring story about an AI-powered chatbot in India named Roo. This chatbot, while a simulation of human qualities, did more than just mimic conversation. It became an unexpected ally to local weavers. Facing a scarcity of new designs, these artisans utilized Roo to generate innovative patterns for their handlooms, thus democratizing design creation, boosting competitiveness, and preserving traditional crafts. Here was an AI not just automating tasks, but fostering creativity and safeguarding livelihoods. From this story, you can glean that innovation is not solely about what technology can do, it's about what people can do with technology. It's a powerful reminder that when you employ empathy in your work, you unlock the potential to solve problems you didn't even know existed. You, as an innovator or leader, can think about the tools you create or the services you offer. How can they serve an unexpected but vital purpose? How can they empower individuals in your community or even across the globe? This is the essence of empathy and innovation, using your skills and resources to make a tangible difference in the lives of others. Moving through Nadella's experiences, another narrative surfaces, one that is deeply personal and rooted in community. Microsoft, a titan in the tech world, found itself at the heart of Seattle's housing crisis. Recognizing the issue, Nadella led the company to leverage its financial strength to create low-income and middle-income housing in the area. This initiative was driven by a straightforward principle. Employees, whether they work in the offices or manage the cafeterias and shuttles, deserve to live without the burden of long commutes. Here, we see empathy transcending business boundaries and seeking to create a thriving society, one where the well-being of individuals fuels a thriving economy. Think about how you can apply this lesson in your context. Perhaps you're in a position to influence policy or initiate community projects. Maybe you can advocate for changes that will benefit not just your company, but the wider community. Nadella's example prompts you to consider how your success can be channeled back into the fabric of society, creating a supportive environment where everyone can flourish. It's about recognizing the interconnectedness of our lives and acting to improve the collective well-being. Nadella's reflections on empathy are not just limited to grand gestures. They're also found in the minutiae of daily interactions. He muses on the richness of the casual, unplanned connections that happen around the workplace, the quick conversations before and after meetings, the social capital built with colleagues. With the shift to remote work, he cautions, we might be tapping into that reserve without replenishing it. This concern highlights the need for balance between productivity and the human connections that shape our well-being and society. What does this mean for you? It's a prompt to be intentional about fostering relationships, even in a remote setting. Don't let the digital divide become a barrier to the serendipitous exchanges that can spark new ideas and build camaraderie. Schedule virtual coffee breaks, encourage informal chat channels, or host remote team-building events. It's about creating spaces where empathy can thrive and where innovation is nurtured through genuine human connection. As we proceed, remember that the insights from Satya Nadella are more than just stories. They are blueprints for weaving empathy into the very fabric of your leadership and innovation efforts. Keep these narratives close to heart as you navigate the complexities of meeting those unarticulated needs, and watch as your endeavors become not just successful, but truly significant. In bringing this chapter on empathy-driven innovation to a close, let's consolidate the actionable insights we've derived from Satya Nadella's philosophy. These are practical steps you can take to infuse empathy into your leadership and innovation practices. Begin with active listening. Engage deeply with your team, customers, and community. As Satya Nadella emphasizes, listen intently to understand the unarticulated needs that can guide your innovation. Cultivate an empathetic mindset. Challenge yourself to see the world through others' eyes. This shift in perspective can open up new avenues for problem-solving and creativity. Foster inclusive environments. Design your products and services with accessibility in mind. Remember, as Satya Nadella once stated, AI can empower people to more fully participate in our economy. So consider how your innovations can support this ideal. Reflect on personal experiences. Let your life experiences inform your leadership, just as Nadella's experience as a father enhanced his empathy. Personal insights can be powerful drivers for connecting with others and inspiring change. Embrace societal challenges as business opportunities. Use your resources to address broader societal issues, as Microsoft did with Seattle's housing crisis. This approach not only benefits the community, but can also enhance your organization's purpose and relevance. Balance productivity with human connection. Even in a digital age, prioritize the casual interactions that can lead to unexpected innovations. Create virtual spaces for serendipity and relationship building. Anticipate the future responsibly. As you innovate, be mindful of both the potential benefits and the unintended consequences of technology. Strive to amplify the positive while mitigating the risks, just as Nadella advises when discussing the impact of AI. Democratize technology. Seek ways to make cutting-edge innovations like AI accessible and beneficial to all, not just a select few. Empathy-driven innovation means ensuring that the fruits of technology are shared equitably. Advocate for policy and community engagement. Use your voice and influence to drive changes that uplift the broader society. Your leadership can extend beyond the office to shape a more equitable and sustainable world. Continuously learn and adapt. Stay open to new insights and be willing to pivot based on empathetic understanding. As Nadella's journey shows, empathy is a continuous learning process that requires adaptation and growth. As Satya Nadella once reflected, empathy is not a soft skill. In fact, it's the hardest skill we learn. By applying these actionable steps, you can embody empathetic leadership that not only drives innovation, but also creates a more inclusive and understanding world. Now, go forth and innovate with empathy, for it is the leaders who listen and understand that will shape the future. As we draw this leader lesson on Satya Nadella to a close, let's take a moment to recognize that through the wisdom shared today, you've not just gained knowledge, but you've unlocked a perspective that can redefine success in leadership and innovation. Empathy makes you a better innovator, Satya Nadella has said, and if there's one thing to take away, it's that empathy is the key to unlocking the deepest potential within ourselves and our organizations. Consider this: by tuning in to the subtleties of unexpressed needs and channeling our innate empathy, we become architects of change, capable of crafting solutions that resonate on a human level. Satya Nadella's journey reminds us that our most significant advancements come from a place of understanding and connection. It's about more than technology, it's about human empowerment. And so, as you step forward from this leader lesson, remember that you are the outlier. You are part of a unique group committed to driving progress with purpose, to listening deeply, to learning continuously, and to leading with compassion. These are the hallmarks of true thought leaders, of those who don't just adapt to the future, they shape it. If today's insights from Satya Nadella have ignited a spark within you, we invite you to keep that flame burning. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and podcast, where the dialogue on leadership and innovation continues. Share this episode with your network, comment with your reflections, and join a community of changemakers who, like you, seek to make a lasting impact. Every episode, Every leader lesson is a step towards a more empowered and insightful path. So let's continue this journey together and let's write the next chapter of our shared success story. Until next time, remember, stay curious, stay inspired, and keep learning.